We have babies we look after. We have young men who are begging us, buy me a car so I can drive a boat and feed my children. Who is going to do it for us? Somebody sitting in his beautiful office, in his white attire, holding a Bible in one hand.
Ofori Atta was one of the longest-serving finance ministers in Ghana's Fourth Republic. He was overseeing the 2017-2019 economic reforms, Ghana's 2022 debt restructuring, IMF negotiation, resign because he started a government program called DDEP that was supposed to restructure the enforced bondholders, including pensioners, to swap their old bonds, which paid higher interest and matured soon, for new bonds that paid very low interest and matured many years later. This meant that pensioners could not access their money when they needed it. And when they asked him to resign, Ofori Atta told them that he would not resign. And that was how bad the situation was. And that was a picture of him and what he said. So in January 2026, the OSP, Office of the Special Prosecutor, started a formal attempt to question Ofori Atta over his corruption-related cases. But he leaves Ghana early January 2025 for medical treatment, he claims, in the US, and did not return for the questioning. February 10, Ofori Atta failed to meet the OSP's deadline to appear for questioning and then his lawyer said he is abroad and indefinitely for health reasons and can only cooperate remotely. Yet he was seen walking on the streets of America. In June 2025, OSP chase intensified in an attempt to compel Ofori Atta to appear before the OSP, and yet he refused to appear. Now, late 2025, Ghana continued to pursue extradition. Reports indicate that Ghana is actively pursuing extradition so he can face corruption-related charges, including the SML contract scandal. And yet, Ofori Atta still refused to come. The next thing we heard, he has hired a lawyer to defend him. Why was Ofori Atta detained? Ofori Atta was detained because of his immigration status problems in America. So basically on January 6, 2026, Ofori Atta, former finance minister of Ghana, was detained by the U.S. Immigration and Custom Enforcement, ICE, because of his immigration status. So basically, the information we have on the ground is that Ofori Atta was not legal in the U.S. He was trying to adjust his status. So adjustment of status means that he's trying to be a permanent legal resident, like somebody who has the legal right to be a U.S. citizen, or he wants to be a U.S. citizen, basically. That's what is happening. And then we were like, and so because Ghana is also looking for him, probably he was trying to do fast so that he can get his citizenship, so that he becomes an American citizen, and then we cannot do anything about it. But then ICE, you know how ICE operates, was detaining him and also to question him about his legal status in the US. And his lawyer says that the issue is tied to a pending petition for adjustment of status, like I said, which normally allows someone to stay legally beyond their visa expiration while the petition is being processed. His lawyer said that he is in contact with ICE and expects the matter to be resolved quickly. They also emphasized that this is a common immigration procedure under the U.S. law. Well, since he has been in the U.S. since January 2025, receiving medical treatment for prostate cancer. So this health context explains his long stay in the U.S. So basically, he is going to use the fact that he has prostate cancer and needs health care to get U.S. citizenship or to adjust his status. But for now, that is the reason why he was detained by ICE. It's not because Ghana is trying to extradite him. If Ghana is not able to extradite him, what will happen? But now I'm saying that because of this issue, if Ghana is quick to bring up this extradition and send it out to ICE, I think it can also contribute to Ofori Atta not getting his citizenship or as a US citizen. Now remember, Donald Trump told US people that he is going to accept people who can pay $500,000, like $500,000, to invest in his economy. Ofori Atta has stolen so much money from Ghana. So basically, he can get $500,000 to invest in the US economy, and then he can become a US citizen. I think that is what he's trying to do. He's trying to use the money to buy his citizenship so that he can run away from the corruption allegation that he's facing in Ghana. But as Ghanaians, we need to make sure we have to keep on forcing and praying and pushing hard that he does not get his citizenship and he's deported. And when he's deported, he has no choice but to come to Ghana. And when he comes to Ghana, we hope Mahama will make sure that he is arrested and all his if he's not able to prove what he did with the money and everything that he has been accused of, he is thrown into jail. And then we are going to see the Ghana justice for our money. And this will also serve as a lesson to any public official in the government of Ghana right now, that if you take Ghana's money, the US cannot even save you. If you take Ghana's money right now, you are going to be in trouble, because now we have all seen what is happening to Ofori Atta. Let's pray, let the ancestors, let karma come to Ofori Atta so that he will not be able to be successful in getting his US citizenship, so that he will be extradited and he will be deported back to Ghana, and then he can face his corruption charges, because he is a coward. You stole this money and you are still running away. So now I want to ask, if you are Ofori Atta's daughter or Ofori Atta's child, what are you going to do? Will you be bold enough in the future to come and tell Ghanaians that, hello everybody, my father is Ofori Atta? Will you be bold enough? Will you be confident to tell Ghanaians who you are? Or you are going to be hiding behind the nicknames? So Ghanaians, Monsempa, please like, comment, subscribe to this channel, because I am going to bring you very important information and very detailed analysis of information that will benefit you, and also inform you of what is happening in government and around the world, so that in the future, information, if you have, is power. Thank you. Please subscribe.